You are live, and it looks like audio is working. Everything is checking out. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Rockland, California, to Sierra College for today's home game between your Sierra College Wolverines and the visiting Sac City Panthers. We're just minutes away from the introduction of today's starting lineups in this Big 8 action, the second week of conference play. Well, as we get ready for today's game, the Wolverines come in with a 10-5 record. Sac City Panthers come in 8-9. Tough week for the Wolverines last week against DVC in their opening. Still trying to get the rhythm here as we come into Big 8 play. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sierra College here in Rockland for the first game of this week's series of your Sierra College Wolverines taking on the visiting Sac City Panthers. And now let's welcome the umpire crew along with the managers to the plate for the meeting at the plate. For those at home, I am Willie Preston, the PA and play-by-play announcer for the Wolverines. And in just a minute, we will have the introductions. With me, as always, today, our scoreboard man / play-by-play man and awesome Sierra College student, TJ, in the house. So he is here. We are ready. We have some umpires on the field. Awesome. And now it's time to introduce the opponents today, the visiting Sac City Panthers. Leading off for the Panthers, number 7, catcher Aiden Isola. Batting second, number 2, shortstop Elijah Rogowski. Batting third, number 29, left fielder Stefan Foley. Batting fourth, number 16, right fielder Mateo Lake. Batting fifth, number 4, center fielder DJ Scott. Batting sixth, number 11, third baseman JT Maloney. Batting seventh, number 27, first baseman Levi Sotomayor. Batting eighth, number 20, designated hitter Nolan Berry. Batting ninth, number 51, second baseman Ruben Contreras. And on the mound today for the Panthers, number 28, Ryan Zamora. And now let's introduce your Sierra College Wolverines. Leading off for the Wolverines, number 23, shortstop Zach Chamiso. Batting second, number 16, designated hitter Josh Hardiman. Batting third, number 6, second baseman Masayuki Kawashima. Batting fourth, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. Batting fifth, number 19, center fielder Alex Johnson. Batting sixth, number 17, first baseman Andrew Paulini. Batting seventh, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. Batting eighth, number 12, right fielder Mitsuki Kono. Batting ninth, number 32, catcher Connor Smith. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats facing the flag in left field as we honor our nation with the playing of our national anthem.
I'm going down to Brandy's team.
Sorry.
Who's working?
And once again, welcome fans to Rockland, California, and to Sierra College. As a quick reminder, today's game is being live streamed on YouTube. You can, of course, join us, Sierra College Baseball. They're on YouTube. Tell your family and friends if they're not able to make it here to the ballpark, direct their attention to YouTube, Sierra College Baseball, and they can watch along. And all of you joining us at home on the live stream, welcome to you. Again, good game today. The skies look a little cloudy in the distance, but there is sunshine overhead, as evidenced by the shadows on the players on the field. Slight breeze, but nothing too bad. Not nearly as chilly as what we were witnessing in last week there. It was cold. So we are just minutes away from our first pitch. Leading off for Sac City, number 7, catcher Aiden Isola. That first strike comes at 2:02. Outside of the plate from Peterson, going right to work on Isola, one of the leading hitters on the team for Sac City. As Aiden fouls that one off to the right, looks like it was headed for the soccer field. Nice pitch, and the K goes to Peterson on his first batter. Now batting, number 2, shortstop Elijah Rogowski. Rogowski right behind Mateo Lake, number 3 in the batting average percentage for the Panthers. 353 on the season, although in only 5 games played. Hits that one to right field. And Mitsuki Kono out there in right field today, starting for the Wolverines, makes the easy grab. For the second out. Now batting, number 29, left fielder Stefan Foley. First pitch, nice movement. Coming inside, just missing the plate. That'll be ball 1 to Foley. No doubt on that one. Evens up the count, 1-1. More people filing in to the stadium here. We need a little crowd cam, Coach, to be able to show everybody out here. Got some people down there. That's very good. One radar gun. Big swing, and that one will come up and over the net. Not quite to the softball field, but there will be a softball game going on behind us today, so you may hear some noise bleeding through both the cheers and the announcer and the music. That one fouled off to the right. Umpire says, let's get a couple balls here. Two and two, 2 outs. Kai Peterson pitching to Stefan Foley, number 3 batter for the Panthers. That one inside. Takes us to a full count. Swings on that one, hits to the ground, and Kawashima, nice throw over to first for the out. We'll be back for the bottom of the first, where we are still scoreless here in Rockland. Leading off for the Wolverines, number 23, shortstop Zach Chamiso. Looks like we're having some words to the dugouts there. And we are ready. Strike one to Zach Chamiso. Switching up ever so slightly today. Chamiso, not usually the leadoff guy. Today leading off. Instead, he goes to the number 1 spot. Josh Hardiman, DH, is on deck. Swings on that one. That one goes into left field. That is in, and Zach's going to get at least 2, and he will stop right there. Great hit for Zach Chamiso. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 16, designated hitter Josh Hardiman. Great way to start off the ball game. Little grounder over, and the second baseman, unable to make the grab, slips. Chamiso takes advantage of it, and he will score from second to get the Wolverines on the board. Now batting for Sierra College, number 6, second baseman Masayuki Kawashima. First pitch, a strike to Massa. Big swing takes us to 1-2 for Kawashima, batting average leader for the Wolverines, coming in .458 on the season in 7 games, just about half of those played. Hardiman acts like he's taken off. Isola made the big grab, jumping up and saving what probably would have been a stolen base. Pitch just misses the outer edge. Full count to Masa Kawashima. Makes the quick throw over to first. Hardiman says, no problem, I got this. Zamora is a 7.94 ERA on the year so far. Started in 2 games, but has only pitched 5.2 innings. And Moss is going to get the walk. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. So Wise comes to the plate, 2 men on, no outs. Hard hit to the second baseman, makes the quick throw to second, but unable to get back to first in time. So he will get on with the fielder's choice, and Kawashima out at second. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 19, center fielder Alex Johnson. Josh Hardiman, the runner at third. That one gets away, and Hardiman's going to go ahead and score. Wise will advance to second. Wolverines lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. Alex Johnson, the number 5 batter today. Robert Contreras, cool stream. Thanks, Robert. So did that hit Isola in the knee? Looked like it bounced up. Kind of leaning on that, stretching it out a little bit. That's a painful one. So with the lone runner at second and 1 out, Alex Johnson playing center field today for the Wolverines. They're at the plate, leading in the count 2-0. Pitch well outside into the other batter box. 3 balls. And Zamora quickly in trouble. Have the first baseman, Andrew Paulini, on deck for Sierra College. And that one will catch the edge of the plate for strike 1. 3-1. Nice to see the sun kind of come out, go from the gray overcast or spotty gray. And big hit. That one's going deep into center left. And it looks like, yes, indeed, the center fielder, DJ Scott, is able to make the grab in plenty of time for out number 2. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 17, first baseman Andrew Paulini. So Paulini comes up, 1 on, drops the bat down, showing the bunt, will take strike 1. Oh, 1 the count, 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Wolverines lead 2-0. Swing as the ball comes right back to the net. Count 1-2 to Andrew Paulini. Andrew with a .275 batting average on the year. Started almost every game there at first. 14 hits on the year so far. Two and two with 2 outs. Swing, that one pops back. That will be a foul. 2-2. See the flag blowing there in left field, just to the right of the scoreboard, and it's basically going from right to left, although occasionally it does blow in towards home plate. Mostly right to left today. Hard pitch to the outside of the plate, taking us back to a full count. 3-2 with 2 outs. Hit in right field, and it catches Mateo Lake. I think lost sight of it there for a second, and then all of a sudden he caught it, ran back, but it was well over his head. In the meantime, he was able to score. Jack Wise was able to score from third. Now batting for Sierra College, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. It's the strike to Casillas, evening up the count, 1-1. Paulini, the lone base runner for the Wolverines, on second. Two and one to Casillas. Hits that, and that one will go to the right fielder there, Mateo Lake, as he makes the grab for the third and final out. But the Wolverines lead this one 3-0 going into the top of the second. Leading off the second inning for the Panthers, number 16, right fielder Mateo Lake. So we were just talking about Mateo Lake here in between innings, and that second double that hit from Andrew Paulini that went over Lake's head there in right field, and you could see all of the choppy, thick clouds up above and how bright it got all of a sudden. You kind of wonder if he just lost track of that ball in the midst of all those clouds. Nice movement on that pitch. So 1-2 the count to Mateo Lake, number 4 batter for the Panthers, as he takes the gentle swing, but the strikeout. 80 miles an hour, according to the radar gun. Thank you, TJ. Good eye. Now batting number 4, center fielder DJ Scott. Yes, indeed. Somebody does have the radar gun down below. Actually, 2 radar guns. That one inside, got away from Smith. This is really cool announcer. Keep it going. Why, thank you, Rosemary. Appreciate it. One more thing born out of COVID. Live streaming here at the college. One good product, we'll say. And he's going to take that. Base on balls. Now batting number 11, third baseman JT Maloney. Nice pitch. Looks like it might have been a little bit low. 1-0 the count to Maloney. By far the leading batting average on the team for Sac City at 571. Although he's only played in 3 of the games so far. But that's all right. We'll give him his props. 571 so far. 4 hits out of 7 at-bats. Quick throw down to first. Not in time. Pitch high from Peterson. 3-0 now to JT Maloney. One out here in the top of the second inning. And there's a strike from Kai Peterson, taking us to a 3-1 count. And so he will get his walk. 2 walks in a row now for the Panthers. Now batting number 27, first baseman Levi Sotomayor. So with runners at first and second and only 1 out, Panthers looking to get back some of that lead. Nice pitch from Kai Peterson for strike 1. Decided against going for it, rightfully so, fell outside of home. Scoreboard beeping is a bit loud, just a heads up, production team. Really, you can hear that. Wow, the microphone really must be turned up today. I didn't think it was that loud. Yeah, I know, it felt really loud on the, I was listening to it on the headphones here. Pitch low and outside to Sotomayor, taking the count 2-1. Peterson sets and deals again outside, taking us to 3-1 now, in danger of sending his third walk to first. Runners at first and second also do 2 walks. And there is strike 2 from Peterson, taking us to the full count. That one outside, and 3 walks in a row from Kai Peterson. Now batting number 20, designated hitter Nolan Berry. And it looks like we're going to have a visit to the mound for the Wolverines. Try and get Kai Peterson reset. All right, that's all we need. Just a couple quick minutes here. And we are back in action. Nolan Berry, the DH, at the plate for Sac City. Ouch. So the hit by pitch. He will go to first and bring in the Panthers' first score of the day. Now batting number 51, second baseman Ruben Contreras. So again, bases loaded for Sac City and Kai Peterson. Try and get out of this one. Strike one. Big swing for strike two from Contreras. Hits it right back, hits Peterson in the feet. Makes the quick toss over to first, and he is out, but the runner will score from third. Now batting number 7, catcher Aiden Isola. So the Wolverines lead cut back down to a single run with runners at second and third, and Isola wanting to switch that around right here. First pitch from Kai Peterson inside. Ball gets away from Connor Smith, and so that's going to tie it up right there with Nolan Berry now on third, trying to take the lead for the Panthers. Two 2-0 the count to Aiden Isola, who started everything off today with a strikeout there in the first inning. And there is the first strike from Kai Peterson to Isola. Still behind 2-1 with 2 outs. Lone runner at third. And that will be is I behind on that? Didn't I just say 2-1? In my mind. Now batting number 2, shortstop Elijah Rogowski. Runners at first and third. Rogowski, the shortstop, comes to the plate. That pitch well outside for ball 1. Another pitch outside. 2-0. 4 walks this far this inning for Peterson. Pitch catches the outside edge, the umpire says, for strike 1, 2-1. TJ. 2-2. No, it was the delay.
Yeah, the delay goes.
It wasn't flashing.
Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Nice movement, and that will sit Rogowski down and end the top of the second, where Panthers fight back to tie it up 3-3. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 12, right fielder Mitsuki Kono. First pitch to Kono, catches the outside edge of the plate, 0-1. Off the dirt, gets away from Isola. That pitch inside takes us to 3-1. Mitsuki Kono getting things started for the Wolverines here in the bottom of the second inning. Sierra went 7 batters deep in the first. And now Mitsuki Kono is facing the full count. Pitch outside, and Suki is going to get the base on balls. Now batting for Sierra College, number 32, catcher Connor Smith. So we've reached the bottom of the order for Sierra College here in the bottom of the second. And he sees strike one. Pitch behind the back of Kono, obviously getting away from Isola. And so Kono is going to take second. Fastball down the right side for strike two, 1-2. Another fastball, but misses. This one 2-2. So 2-2, no outs. And Smith swings on that one, but it will be foul going just to the left of third base. There's a small fence just to the left of your screen there where the bullpen kind of jets out. That hit the fence. Quick throwback to second. Kano says, no, I don't think so. I'm here. But he is dancing around out there. And once again, foul off to the left. Hits almost to the same spot on the fence. 2-2 the count to Connor Smith. Again, the score is tied here in the bottom of the second inning, 3-3. Outside and low, 3-2 now the count. With the lone runner at first, Wolverines would like to get a nice free base too. We'll see if Zamora repays the favor. No such. Connor swings on that one and fouls it up and behind us to the right. I think that was headed for the softball field. Quick throwback to second, not in time. And he gets him. Shortstop kind of moved in and caught Kono not looking. So that'll be the first out. And Smith, once again, swings, fouls it back up and off to the right. So now with one out on the board, count remains 3-2 to Connor Smith, number 9 batter catcher for the Wolverines. Hits that one. Third baseman's going to make the long throw over from third. First baseman stretches and gets the second out. Now batting for Sierra College, number 23, shortstop, Zach Chamiso. First pitch outside to Zach Chamiso. Started things off today with a double for Sierra College. Turns on that, and that one will go off foul. Not quite to the football field, but it was headed. 2-1 the count with 2 outs. Nobody on. That pitch inside. And there's a strike to Chamiso. Pitch, and that one's going to be outside. Zach's going to take his base. Now batting for Sierra College, Josh Hardiman. Looks like we're going to have a little meeting on the mound for Sac City. Trying to break things up. That is the third walk of the day for Zamora. In the second of this inning. So we're back in action. And Josh Hardiman, the DH for the Wolverines, at the plate. And so he hit by a pitch, and he will take his base, moving Chimiso to second. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 6, second baseman Masayuki Kawashima. Hits that one, bounces off the second baseman's glove, and so Masa's going for 2. He's going to be tagged out there at second. And that will end the second inning as we're all tied up here, 3-3. Well, as we get ready to go to the bottom of the third inning for the Wolverines, take the music down as the national anthem is being played right behind us. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. So Jack Wise getting things started for Sierra College. First pitch drops a little low for ball one. Hits the grounder to his counterpart there at third, and so he will be out at first. Now batting, number 19, center fielder Alex Johnson. Johnson drops that one down. Ooh. As he trips over first. Going to have a little talk. Hey, what was that? Now batting for the Wolverines, number 17, first baseman Andrew Paulini. Appears to be some jawing going back and forth down here, and I'm not exactly sure. I can't hear it from up here. But umpire gives a little warning to both benches, letting them know. And that one stays over the plate. 1-1 to Andrew Paulini. Andrew got that double there in the first inning. He will bang that one on the ground to the shortstop, who makes the throw in time for the third out, ending the third inning as the Panthers hold the lead 5-4. Leading off the fourth inning for Sac City, number 20, designated hitter Nolan Berry. First pitch inside to Nolan Berry for ball one. Leading things off in the fourth. Panthers have the lead 5-4. He was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat there in the second. And he will swing on that for his first strike. 2-1 the count. Another big cut at that one, going to the opposite edge of the plate. 2-2. And strike 3 called by the umpire. So Barry will sit down with the K. Now batting number 51, second baseman Ruben Contreras. So let's see, Robert, I'm assuming family member. That's going to be my guess. And he's going to foul that one up and just over the net here. 0-1 for the second baseman from Sac City. Hits a little grounder over to the second baseman. Kawashima makes the throw in time to first. That will be a 4-3. Now batting for the Panthers, number 7, catcher Aiden Isola. Well, what was a 1-2-3 inning for the Panthers? In the bottom of the third, Kai Peterson trying to return favor here in the top of the fourth with 2 quick outs. But now 2 balls to Aiden Isola. Isola struck out in his first at-bat and then was walked his second at-bat. Two and one the count with 2 outs to Aiden Isola here in the top of the fourth. That pitch catches the inside edge of the plate, evening up the count. Scoreboard showing all 2s. That one just floated outside. Full count. Peterson taking his time there on the mound. And that one will be low. Aiden Isola, his second walk in a row. Now batting number 2, shortstop Elijah Bogowski. That pitch outside for ball 1. Of course, Peterson had 3 walks in a row back in the second inning. Able to find the plate on that one. One and one to count. Whoa, that pitch inside. That'll be another hit by pitch. That is the second, I believe. Yes, indeed. Second hit by pitch for Peterson. So he'll take first, and Aiden Isola will be at second. Now batting number 29, left fielder Stefan Foley. First pitch stays outside to Foley for ball 1. Nobody throwing yet in the bullpen for the Wolverines. I do see, well, I saw somebody over there stretching, but nobody's throwing yet, so. Coach is staying with Peterson for now. This is going to be a really jammed week. And that pitch gets away from Connor Smith. So both runners will advance. Now runners at second and third. So Aiden Isola, the lead runner. Pitch inside for ball 3. 3-1 now. The count from Kai Peterson to Stefan Foley, the number 3 batter in the order for the Panthers. Hit right down the line, but it's going to go just foul. We were watching it here, and it was kind of guarded by the fence from our vantage point. But it was dangerously close to the first baseline there. And that one will go high up into left field. Casillas goes back, makes the grab, and ends it before any damage is done. Here, we're going to go into the bottom of the 4th. Panthers leading 5-4. Now batting for Sierra College, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. Phoenix swings right away on that one. Second baseman running in to make the grab, and I thought he was going to get knocked over by Elijah Rogowski, the shortstop, but he gets the out. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 12, Mitsuki Kono. Suki wasting no time at all, jumping right in there. And Zamora wanting to get that pitch off quick as well. Fastball inside for the ball. That's 2-0 to Mitsuki Kono. That one's going to be fouled right back to the net. 2-1 the count. Mitsuki Kono, Wolverines right fielder today. Grounder over to third, and he will make the throw. 5-3, and that is out number 2. Now batting number 32, catcher Connor Smith. Nice shot into center field, and Connor Smith is going to get the base hit. Now batting number 23, Zach Tremiso. Heads up throw as he was looking over there to first, saw the runner, the big leadoff. So he tried to catch him there at first. Not in time. So Zach Tremiso, 1-1, and he will swing at that pitch, taking him to a 1-2 now behind. 2 outs. Wolverines trying to tie it up. Panthers leading 5-4 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Loops that one over to the second baseman who stumbles. And he is down and apparently injured because you could see that leg kind of bouncing up off the turf as he kind of went around, unable to make the grab on the ball. He is getting up, though, and that's a good sign. Sadly, I don't have instant replay on the video, but kind of cartwheeled over that. That's 51, Ruben Contreras. Oh, he's back up. Okay. Very good. Looks like he is playing without a problem, so everybody kind of ran out. The way he went down, it looked like he was really hurt. Now batting number 16, designated hitter Josh Hardiman. Turned on that one, and that will be strike 1 to Josh Hardiman. So good to see Contreras out there jogging around, no problem. Runners at first and second for Hardiman. And that pitch, a little low. Ball 2, 2-1 the count with 2 outs. Zamora able to get the first 2 batters of this inning. That was followed up with a couple hits. And that one hit into center field. The center fielder running in to make the grab, and he does make that catch. So DJ Scott gets the 3rd out. The F8 and Panthers hold the lead 5-4 going into the 5th inning. Leading off the fifth inning for the Panthers, number 16, right fielder Mateo Lake. First pitch just misses for ball one. We were saying the schedule has been changed for this week's series between the Wolverines and the Panthers. Swing, and that one will come up high over the net. Headed in back of the booth here. Saturday's game has been moved, and so that was supposed to be the third and final game, and that has actually been moved till tomorrow. So we're going to play again here in Rockland tomorrow, and that is scheduled for a 1 p.m. start now. And then Thursday's regularly scheduled game to be held at Sac City will still take place on Thursday. But because of the weather coming in this weekend, the Pineapple Express they're talking about it on every news station. We're going to go ahead and move our baseball schedule up to account for it. Smart move. So we'll hope you will join us here once again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Now batting, number 4, center fielder DJ Scott. Big swing and a miss for strike one. Another swing and a miss from Scott for strike two. And he swings on that one. It will go up and just behind us. Did it make it to the softball field?
Yeah.
Maybe it did.
You're good. Yep.
Pitch in the other batter box there for the ball. That pitch gets away from Connor Smith. Evens up the count. 2-2 with one out. Swings on that, and that is headed straight for the softball field. Softball game is underway behind us.
I did. Okay.
Peterson deals. That one fouled off, this time to the left side. Going just beyond the dugout. Flag blowing a little consistently more directly into a home. Now it made a liar of me and blowing back to the left. Full count to DJ Scott, the center fielder for Sac City. That one's going to hit him, so hit by pitch. One, two, three of those now in the books for Kai Peterson. Now batting, number 11, third baseman, JT Maloney. Kind of hit Scott in the small of the back there, and he was definitely walking it off. Going a little beyond first, stretching out. No sympathy. Peterson's going to throw over there and check up on him. JT Maloney, the batter, awaiting his first pitch. Here it comes. That pitch outside for ball one. And the runner goes. Kawashima in place. Gets the tag on, and DJ Scott thrown out at second. Throw just in time by Connor Smith, the catcher for the Wolverines. Kawashima with the real quick swing of the arm there. I don't know. Hey, look at that. 2-1. Strike two. That evens things up. 2-2 with 2 outs. Nobody on for the Panthers. Now batting, number 27, first baseman Levi Sotomayor. Swing, that one's going to be fouled back to the left side, headed for the football field here at Sierra College. And if you remember that nice sunshine that we had earlier, it's been replaced by a little overcast. Quick throw down to first, not in time, but it was close. So Maloney there at first, able to get back just in time. Two and two with 2 outs. Guy Peterson deals. Swing and a miss, and that will end the top of the 5th, where Sac City holds the lead 5-4. Looks like Ryan Moore returning for his 5th inning of work. Like I said, so far, started in 2 games, aside from this one, and only had 5.2 innings of work on the season. And so he's returning for his 5th inning, what's clearly his longest stint so far this year. Do have another pitcher in the arm, another pitcher in the arm, another arm in the bullpen for the Wolverines, warming up. So we may have seen the end of Kai Peterson's day. We'll find out shortly. And as we're coming in the 5th, we may be replaced. I may be replaced very soon by trusty scoreboard personnel and all-around good guy TJ. He's going to do a little play-by-play for us today, as he often does in the mid-innings here. I think I'll hold on for this half, and then we'll let TJ take over in the top of the 6th. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 6, second baseman Masayuki Kawashima. That pitch outside. 1-1. Well, it's inside to say the least. As Kawashima is able to dive out of the way really quick. Doing a quick sprawl. Just about. 2-1. That one high. Pretty much chin level there. 3-1. Big swing from Masa. Takes us to a full count. And turns on that one. That goes foul. Kawashima in his last bat had what looked to be a double, but got thrown out at second. Ordinarily, he would take a double stand up, no problem. And for some reason, didn't quite do it today, but that ball will earn him a base on balls. And it looks like we're going to have a conversation from the Panthers coaching staff. They're at the plate. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Number 18. So it looks like, let's see. Now on the mound for Sac City, number 18, Gage Eastlick. So Gage Eastlick, the righty, 6'3", 215 from Rockland. Other side of Rockland, Whitney High School. Makes his return home. Eastlick with 6 appearances thus far on the year, 3.38 ERA. 1 win in 10 innings of work, 10.2. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. Officials waving over there to the dugout for the Wolverines, saying, hey, guys, get back in there. Just takes off. Ball gets past, and Moss is going to score. Did we say he's got wheels? He's got wheels. Now batting for Sierra College, number 19, center fielder Alex Johnson. So with that extra base action, Wolverines tie this up 5-5. Jack Weiss, the lone runner at second. He is well off the base as Eastlick looks back. Shortstop Elijah Rogowski out there, who was able to catch Mitsuki Kono off the bag earlier. Two and one to count to Alex Johnson, big center fielder for Sierra College. Yet to get on base today. Wants to change that up right here. Little grounder gets right past the third baseman. Base coach saying extra innings for Wise. He's going to score from second. And Johnson with a stand-up double and the RBI. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 17, first baseman Andrew Paulini. Beautiful hit right down the third baseline. Just fantastic. Third baseman diving for it. Goes almost over the bag. And that one right at the base umpire as he backs out of the way. He's able to make the throw in time back to first. But the runner will still advance to third, giving the Wolverines another scoring opportunity. Now batting for Sierra College, number 18, Phoenix Casillas. Casillas swings on that first pitch. It's going to go into center field. Only one out. Runner goes, and the throw just bounces. Guy's having a conversation there at the plate. He is going to score. Nice sacrifice fly. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 12, right fielder Mitsuki Kono. Kono swings on that first pitch, but it goes foul, hitting the corner of the little fence, blocking the opponent bullpen. So 0-1 the count to Kono with 2 outs. And the Wolverines now with the 7-5 lead. Swings on that one as it heads to the opposite bullpen fence. Kono shoots it over to short. Makes the throw in time for the 6-3. And that will end the inning, but the Wolverines take the lead 7-5. And it looks like we might have a new pitcher coming to the mound, and that is indeed the case. Now coming to the mound for your Wolverines, number 40, Matthew Sigafus.
Welcome back. We're at the top of the 6th inning where the Wolverines are leading by 2 against the Sac City Panthers. We do have a new pitcher in. It is Sigafus, Matthew Sigafus coming in. Kyle Peterson just got off the mound. He did 5 innings of some solid work.
Off the 6th inning for Sac City.
For Sac City.
Designated hitter, Nolan Berry.
And Nolan did get hit with a pitch earlier, his first at bat. So he's hoping that's not a replica. And the first pitch from Sigafus is going to be a ball. And that second pitch is going to be a strike. Even the count up at 1. And that's going to big swing, going to connect. And he will be out at first. That is Jack Wise going in, sending it straight to Paulini, get him out at first. Bring the first out for the Panthers.
Now batting number 51, second baseman Ruben Contreras.
Now we have Ruben Contreras, second baseman. He's up. Yet to get on base so far. And that pitch is going to be inside. So Sigafus' first batter ended in a nice grounder out. We'll see what he can do with the second one. And that pitch is going to be high up there off the bat around the third baseline. And it looks like it's going to land in the soccer fields. That pitch was high up there, but it's going to even the count up at 1. And that one's going to be low. Bring the count to 2-1. And that's going to be a nice solid contact down to the center fielder. And Contreras is going to get on base for the first time today.
Now batting number 7, Eden Isola.
Now we have Aiden Asola up, the big catcher for the Panthers. He's been walked his previous 2 at-bats so far. So let's see what Sigafus decides to do. And they're going to check up on Contreras at first. And Sigafus comes in with 14 innings pitched. So they're going to check up on him at first again. Still no pitch to be thrown yet. Wolverines still up by 2 at the top of the 6th inning. And that first pitch is going to be a strike. 0-1 the count. Still 1 out. The Panthers still have Contreras there on first. And they're going to check up on him again. Sigafus is really trying to get him out at first. Make sure he feels the pressure. And they're going to throw it back to first again. That's around 4 pitches thrown back at first. Still 0-1 the count. Big swing, and that's going to connect right to right field. And it looked like Contreras was thinking about going to third, but he did not. But nevertheless, that will bring 2 Panthers on base. Asola getting a single there.
Now batting number 2, shortstop Elijah Rogowski.
And now we have Elijah Ogowski up. He got hit by a pitch last time he was at bat. And again, hit by a pitch. And that'll be his second time getting hit by a pitch in a row. But he will get a free base that will make the bases loaded for the Panthers.
Now batting number 29, left fielder Stephon.
So now we have bases loaded for the Panthers with Stephon Foley up. Wolverines lead by 2 at the top of the 6th, and we'll see how long that will last. 1 out for the Panthers so far. And that pitch is going to be way outside for the ball. And Foley averages, he's a 294 hitter coming into this game. And that's going to be another high pitch. Bring the count to 2-1. 2-0, sorry. Bases are loaded for the Panthers. And that pitch is going to be outside again. Bringing the count to 3-0. So we'll see what Sigafoods does here with the bases loaded. 3 balls, and that's going to be a hit, and it's going to find its way right in between third and the shortstop. They're going to bring in a run. That was Contreras coming in for the Panthers. Bases are still loaded. And Foley got a nice single RBI there.
Number 16, right fielder Mateo Lake.
And now we have Mateo Lake up, hoping to get the same result. Get on base and bring a runner in. Still only 1 out for the Panthers, and the lead has now been decreased to 1. Big swing, but he won't hit anything. Bring the count to 0-1. DJ Scott, he the ball. Mateo Lake comes into this game with 7 doubles so far in this, and that's going to be another big swing. And he's going to miss, but he has 7 doubles so far in this season. 7 doubles, 2 triples, and 1 home run so far. Also 11 RBIs, third on the team in RBIs. So we'll see if he can add more to that list, and that's going to be a high pitch. Even count at 2. And that one's going to be a ball. Umpire says a little low. Full count, 3-2. Still, bases loaded for the Panthers. And the lead has been decreased to only 1 run. Big swing high in the air. It's going to go foul. And might have landed in the soccer fields. Yeah, we're just going to guess it landed in the soccer fields. 3-2, still the count. Another big swing, but he will not get anything. That'll bring us the second out of this inning.
Third K. Now batting number 4, center fielder DJ Scott.
Now we have DJ Scott, number 4 up. He leads the teams in home runs with 3 on the year so far. It's a 273 hitter. So 2 outs, the top of the 6th. And that pitch is way outside. Bring the count to 1-0. Sierra is still holding the lead by 1 run. And that one's going to go foul right into the net. If I've said it before, I'll say it again. The safety nets might be the best thing in baseball history. And it looks like they're going to have a talk at the mound. Have a nice little chit chat. So the count is 1-1, 2 outs for the Panthers. Bases are still loaded. They're down by 1 in the top of the 6th inning with their best home run hitter, DJ Scott, up. So the Wolverines are going to take some time to delegate, decide what they're going to do here. And just like that, they figured it out, and now we're back. And that one's going to be hit high into the air. It's going to be fouled off again. Looks like it's going to be into the soccer fields. So that's going to bring the count to 1-2. And Sigafu's up. And that's going to be another outside pitch. Even the count back up at 2 this time. Another very outside ball. Going to give us a full count. 3-2. Luckily, Connor Smith was able to keep track of it there. That could have been a costly run. So 3-2 the count. And that will be a strike, ending the Panthers' chance at getting a even game here. Sigafu's pitching a strikeout to give us the 3rd out in the top of the 6th inning. Bringing us to the bottom of the 6th. Wolverines still up by 1. All right, and we are back at the bottom of the 6th inning
Now batting for the Wolverines.
at your Sierra
32,
College
catcher,
baseball live
Connor
stream
Smith.
against the Sac City Panthers. Sierra is still leading by 1. Now we have Connor Smith, the catcher, up to the plate. And he's going to swing on that first pitch, and this looks like it's going to right field. And the right fielder will make the adjustment this time to get the first out of this inning. And that's Mateo Lake in the right field there.
Now batting for your Wolverines.
And that out will bring us to the top of our lineup. And now we have Zach Chamizo up for the Wolverines. He has got on base every time at bat so far. So he's going to hope to keep that streak alive. And that first pitch is going to be a strike, bringing the count to 0-1. And big swing makes a connection, but it's going to be a foul ball to the Sierra dugout. And that pitch is going to be high from Eastlick. He just came in the last inning. And that swing is going to be out for Chamizo. Bring us the second out for Sierra.
Number 16, Josh.
And now we have number 16, Josh Hardiman up. He has been on base twice, once with a single, and he also got hit by a pitch. And that first pitch is going to be a strike from Eastlick. Josh Hardiman, a .238 hitter on the year. And that's going to be another one right to second base, and we'll see if he can get him out. And they did make the connection to first, bringing us the third out and ending this 6th inning. Your Wolverines are still up by 1 coming into the 6th, or the top of the 7th. And we'll see if any pitching changes are made. Shouldn't see any. Both teams have new pitchers. Sigafus is still going to be in for the Wolverines. So we'll see how the Panthers try to mount a comeback here in the top of the 7th inning. All right, and we are back. To start off for the Panthers at the 7th inning, we have
Number 11,
JT Malone. Sorry, JT Maloney. Had to switch the innings up there. So JT Maloney up for the Panthers. They're still down by 1. Sigafus up at the mound for the Wolverines. And that first pitch is going to be way outside, bringing the count to 1-0. And that pitch is going to go down the third baseline, and the third baseman will, and what a play there by Jack Wise, getting to the getting there all the way, stretching the body out to get that ball and get it all the way to Paulini, bringing us the first out of the 7th inning.
Now batting
Some
number 27,
flexibility
first
shown
baseman,
by the Wolverines there.
Sotomayor.
Now we have Levi Stoudemire up. And that first pitch is going to be a little inside and low, bring the count to 1-0. That's going to be a nice hit, make some contact. And again, Jack Wise to Paulini. And that's going to be another out. The duo strikes again to bring us the second out of this inning. The infield for the Wolverines have really been moving here.
Designated hitter, Nolan Berry.
Moving with a purpose. We got Nolan Berry up for the Panthers. Designated hitter. He's also been hit by pitch. Different pitcher, but let's hope that the trend does not stay the same. That first pitch is going to be a strike or ball. Sorry. That first pitch is going to be a ball. And that one looks like it hit just a little above the previous spot. Bring the count to 2-0. And 2 outs so far for the Panthers. No one on base. Still down by 1. And that's going to be a swing, and it's going to be high in the air. And again, it might have went to the softball field. Maybe, maybe not, but let's hope not. Sierra softball is also playing a game right now, right behind us. And it has been confirmed. Mr. Willie did confirm it did go into the softball field. And that one's going to be a strike, bringing the count to 2-1. The center fielder at the softball game actually was able to throw it back for us, so thank you for that. And that's going to be another big swing. It might actually go back to the softball field once again. And again, the center fielder there for the play. A dual sport athlete, as you can tell. And that's going to be a hit. Pitcher Sigafus is going to take it himself to Andrew Paulini, bringing us the third out and ending the top of the 7th. Your score, Wolverines still up by 1.
In the middle of the 7th, so you know what that means.
And it is the middle of the 7th, so if you are not here at the Wolverines game, this is something you have to come see. Mr. Willie giving us an amazing serenation of Take Me Out to the Ball Game. I'm not as good as you. I can't sing as you can. I can't sing it as good as you can. Mr. Willie's trying to peer pressure me. I can't sing it as good as he can. Y'all are gonna have to come to the game yourself to be able to hear him sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And trust me, it is worth it.
Because it's 1, 2,
3 shots, you're out.
Ball game. Is anybody selling some Cracker Jacks out there? Or Girl Scout cookies? Bring them on down.
That is true.
All right.
All right, and we are back at the Bawashima second baseman for the Wolverines, and the pitcher wasted no time getting that one in there. And that's going to bring us to our first strike of the Wolverines batting turn. And that pitch is going to be outside, even the count up at 1. Masayuki, a 458 batter on the year, the highest batting average on the team. 458. And if you haven't seen him, he is very, very fast. That's going to be another ball. But Masayuki is very fast. He very, very commonly hits stand-up triples and doubles. So do not be too surprised if you see something flash on your screen, and that's going to be a big swing, but he will get nothing. Even the count up at 2. And that's going to be another pitch, but it will be outside. Going to make it a full count. And that one's going to be high in the air, but it looks like it's going to be fouled off to the restrooms. Oh, into the football field, actually. Fouled off right behind us into the football field. And big swing, but he will get nothing on that one. And that will be a strikeout and also the first out of the bottom of the 7th.
Number 14, third baseman Jack Wise.
And now we have Jack Wise up, the third baseman, who has played stellar that last inning. He was the main reason for 2 of the outs, both grounders. And now he's going to swing on that first pitch right to center field, and it's going to be deep center field, and it's going to hit the fence. A deep hit from Jack Wise is going to hit the fence, give him a nice stand-up double. The 9th hit for the Wolverines so far.
Now batting for the Wolverines.
And now that will bring up
19,
Alex
fielder
Johnson,
Alex
number 19.
Johnson.
Who also plays center field, where Jack Wise just completely crushed that ball to. And that one's going to catch the outside corner of the strike zone. First strike. And that one's going to be nice and fast, but also going to be a strike. Count's going to be 0-2 now. And I don't see any more radar guns. Might be too cold to have your arms out that far, but don't see any more radar guns anymore. And that's going to be a big hit to right field. Looks like it's going to be fouled off, and it will into the soccer field. So Alex Johnson will get another chance to hit the ball. And Alex Johnson, a .339 batting average, the 3rd highest on the team. And he has played almost every game so far, playing 14 out of the last 15, or the 15 in total. And that pitch is going to be another strike right on the inside there. But nonetheless, going to be a strikeout for Alex Johnson.
First baseman Andrew Paulini.
And now we have Andrew Paulini, the first baseman. Second part of that amazing Wise-Paulini combo. And that first pitch is going to be a strike. 0-1 the count. And that's going to be another inside pitch, but just inside enough for the strike. Bring the count to 0-2. 2 outs for the Wolverines, where they lead by 1 in the bottom of the 7th. And that one's going to be a ball. Had to wait because sometimes we like the delayed reactions from the umpire. So just got to make sure it's the right call. Counts 1-2. Still 2 outs. And he's going to reach for that one. Fouled high in the air. And looks like that one also might give the center fielder of the softball game some work. Still 1-2 the count. 2 outs for the Panthers, trying to get this third one in the inning. And that one's going to be outside again. 2-2 they count. And that one's going to be fouled off again into the soccer field. That pitch was 83 miles per hour. Mr. Willie using his eagle eyesight there to see a radar gun.
Nice. 3-0 in the fifth.
And Sierra softball is leading 3-0 in the fifth inning. That one's going to be, again, high in the air. And right over us. Count is still 2-2. 2 outs for your Wolverines. With Andrew Paulini, the first baseman. And that was going to be high in the air. The catcher's going to go out and try to get it himself. Is next to the dugout, and he will get it, bringing us the third out and ending the 7th inning, taking us to the top of the 8th. Your score, Wolverines still leading by 1 going into the 8th inning. And we have a pitching change for the Wolverines. Number 7, Gerald Hansen in. And he's going to try to close off these last 2 innings. Yes, these last 2 innings for the Wolverines. All right, and we are back with Gerald Hansen on the mound for the Wolverines. He has pitched 16 innings so far. So this will be his 17th inning pitched this season. We have Ruben Contreras up for the Wolverines, if you do remember, or for the Panthers, sorry. And that's going to be a nice hit right between first and short, and they will come down from right field to get it, and he will get the first base. So first pitch, first hit, first base. And that is Contreras' second time getting on base in a row. He also did it previously in the last inning. And now we have number 7, Aiden Asola, the catcher. That pitcher is going to be inside, bringing us the first ball. They count 1-0.
basically scratching, but it was the hair. It was just the
And that's going to be another ball.
Well, just touch guys. Sometimes we'll do it with these too. I've done some, like outdoor events, weddings and stuff. Outdoors, if I didn't have a chance. And
Big pitch there. I wish I could have seen the radar gun on that one, but that one, no matter how fast, will be a ball. Bring the count to 3-0. Still no strikes for Hansen just yet. And he will walk Isola. And if I said that name wrong, please fix me in the comments, but hopefully I got it somewhat right. So 2 Panthers on, still no outs. And it's the top of the 8th inning. Sorry, I got some technical difficulties had to fix on the scoreboard. And that's a big swing, and it will be fouled off. Bringing us to 0-2. Jack Wise and that pitch is going to be nice moving, but it's going to be high and outside. Bringing the count to 1-2. And that's going to be a swing. It's going to land right before it can get over the fence by the first base. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. No, you can't. But there's a fence right next to the first base, and ball went just right next to it. And that's going to bring the count to 1-2. Evan Hansen still trying to get his first out of his pitching era. And that's going to be a nice hit, but it's going to go right to the second baseman, Zach Chamizo, and they will get the double play there. Nice double play. That was Zach Chamizo, Kawashima, and Andrew Paulini all on that play.
Now batting, number 29, left fielder Stefan Foley.
And now we have left fielder Stefan Foley up. The Panthers do still have Contreras on third. And that pitch is going to be a nice strike. One of Hansen's first strikes there. And that second pitch is going to be a ball. Even the count up at 1. Wolverines still leading by 1, but Contreras on third is trying to change that. It's creeping up a little, trying to get a head start. That big swing is going to lead to nothing. Make the count 1-2. 2 outs for the Panthers. And that hit tipped off the bat right into the net here. And I'm telling you, the baseball net invention might be the #1 invention in baseball ever. A lot of our amazing fans might be unconscious watching the game right now without the invention of the baseball net. And that hit's going to go right back to Hansen, but Chamizo's going to pick up the slack in before Contreras can score. And that will end the top of the 8th inning right there. Still, the Wolverines are leading by 1 coming into the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting for the Wolverines, number 18, Phoenix Casillas. So we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Hats off once again to TJ, doing a great job picking up the mid-inning play-by-play. Strike one to Phoenix Casillas to get things going in the bottom of the 8th inning for Sierra College as he lays out the back vertical check swing. Strike two. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter on deck for the Wolverines. Pitch low for another ball, evening the count, 2-2. Pitch way outside to take us to a full count, 3-2. Again, Sierra leads this one, bottom of the 8th, 7-6. Take a look at the scoreboard. A lot of crooked numbers up there. Pitchers were getting in trouble, and there were some pass balls. Two 3-inning frames for, or 2 3-run innings for Sierra. And a 3 and a 2, along with the single run inning for Sac City. Again, full count. Phoenix Casillas, the left fielder for Sierra College, and he swings on that one. That one's going into right field. And I could not see it. The fence was blocking it, but I see the field umpire holding up his hands, so it will be a foul ball. Phoenix walks back to the plate. Count remains full, 3-2. Jenkins pops that one up, and it looks like Aiden Isola is going to take that one, and he will get another fly out. 2. Pinch hitting for the Wolverines, number 30, Zach Jenkins. So Zach Jenkins in his first plate appearance, replacing Mitsuki Kono in the lineup. First pitch outside to Jenkins. Kono was walked. And hit into outs, the second 2 at-bats. So he had walked and then was thrown out on his way to second. His very first plate appearance. Jenkins will swing on that, and it will go foul off to the left. And that one's going to be foul off into the Panthers bullpen. 2-2 the count. Hit to the second baseman who fumbles it, tries to make the throw in time, but it is not. And Jenkins able to reach first. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 32, catcher Connor Smith. So a little bobble by the second baseman, Contreras, who was really on the run, trying to get over there in time. Difficult time making that transfer, and finally does pick it up, gets the toss-off, and beautiful timing by Jenkins, speedy outfielder for the Wolverines, who took off and was already on the slide before the second baseman ever even had his hands on that one. So he had to reach up for it. I saw this throw being high. All right, 0-1 now with the runner at second. Big hit from Connor Smith. Left fielder going back to the fence, catches it out the track, and so Jenkins returns to second. And it looks like we're going to have a little conversation out at the mound for the Panthers. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 23, Zach Chamiso. Chamiso fouled that one up off to the left as it goes just beyond the bullpen. Kind of over the batting cages here at the ballpark. Cheap Bandit says, we need cowbells. Thank you. All right. Cowbells you want, cowbells you get. You know I got the cowbells. Slow little hopper back to the pitcher, and Chamiso's throwing out at first. And that will end the eighth. Wolverines hold the lead 7-6. Yeah, sadly, we're going to have a cowbell giveaway day here at Sierra. I don't know. Leading off the ninth for Sac City, number 16, right fielder Mateo Lake. So Lake with the big swing on the first pitch of the ninth inning. Lake with 3 strikeouts on the day. His only first base appearance, the result of a bunt. That one's going to come over, bounce just off the roof of the Wolverine dugout. And so Lake will live to see another swing. Down 2 strikes. I don't know. Do we have cowbells in the budget, Mark? That would be a question. It's not a direct athletic expense, but it's
Not a usual.
that's a worthwhile expense, if you ask me. Always worthwhile. More a cowbell. Fouled back to the net. Count remains 1-2 to Mateo Lake. Center fielder DJ Scott on deck for Sac City. And he will pop that one up, and it's back, headed just over the roof of the announcer booth here. Mateo seeing if he can hit the roof here of the announcer booth. Sadly, I don't think there's a 4 strikeout taco, free taco rule here either. So you could still root for the strikeout, folks. Someone to give away. 4 strikeouts. Free tacos for everybody. And there's the 4th strikeout. Catches Lake looking. Now batting number 4, center fielder DJ Scott. One down, 2 to go for the Wolverines. And that pitch just in front of the Sox. Turns on that one, and that will be fouled. Just over the bullpen. Scott had a strikeout his last at bat. But he continues to foul him back to the net. Hansen in his 2nd inning of work. On the mound for the Wolverines. Over's inside, and the umpire says it looks like he caught a little bit of clothing or something. It was close. So that'll be a hit by pitch. Now batting number 11, third baseman JT Maloney. Yes, he had been hit earlier by a previous pitcher. I think that was by the starting pitcher, Kai Peterson. He was hit by him. Regardless, he's on first now, and first pitch to JT Maloney is inside for ball 1. The wind blown with a little bit more authority straight back at us, right in the face of the batter. And there's strike 1, 1-1. Wolverines need 2 outs to close this off. Quick throw over to first to check up on the runner. And that one also fouled up and back over the net. 1-2 with one out. Pitch is high, and Smith has to jump up, grab it. No problem. 2-2. Little check swing. That's going to sit JT Maloney down. And Hansen gets one more out. Now batting number 27, first baseman Levi Sotomayor. Fastball down the opposite edge of the plate for the strike. Pitch falls low and outside. Beautiful curve, just dropped right in there for the second strike. So where's last strike guy when you need him? This would be a good time. One more strike needed by Gerald Hansen on the mound for the Wolverines. Started off the 8th and trying to finish things up here in the 9th. 1-2 the count to Sotomayor. And that one will be strike 3. And that's the ball game. By a final score of 7-6, your Wolverines take this first game against the Sac City Panthers. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, we will have a game here in Rockland tomorrow afternoon. That is a 1 p.m. scheduled start time right back here in Rockland tomorrow, as the Saturday game has been moved up to tomorrow because of weather. So there will be a game tomorrow right here, 1 p.m., and then the game on Thursday will be held as scheduled down at Sac City. We thank you once again for coming out to the ball game today, and those that are joining us live on YouTube, be sure to either come out to the ball game tomorrow or join us as always on YouTube at Sierra College Baseball, and you can follow us there each and every home game for throughout the Wolverines season. We thank you once again for joining us. Your final score from Rockland, 7-6.